The first day of school at Jefferson High always felt like a show. Sneakers flashing, new hairstyles, and kids trying too hard to be seen. But that morning, when a boy named Eli Carter walked in, the laughter started before the bell even rang. He wore an oversized jacket 2 sizes too big, faded jeans, and shoes held together with tape. His hair looked like he'd cut it himself. He didn't walk with the confidence of the others. His head stayed low, and his backpack looked heavier than he was. "Yo, check out the hobo!" one boy snorted as Eli passed. Laughter followed. Even teachers looked away awkwardly. That silent kind of cruelty that comes from pretending not to see. But Eli didn't say a word. He just sat in the back of the class, opened a beat-up notebook, and started sketching. By lunchtime, everyone knew his name. Not because they wanted to, but because Jordan Miller, the school's basketball star, made sure of it. Jordan was the kind of kid everyone admired. Good looks, money, and a father who donated half the gym's equipment. He dropped his tray next to Eli's and sneered. "Hey, genius, what you drawing? A map back to your dumpster?" The cafeteria roared with laughter. Eli closed his notebook slowly and replied softly, "It's just an idea." Jordan grabbed the notebook and flipped through pages filled with mechanical drawings. Drones, solar cars, robotic arms. "What the hell is this?" he laughed. "Transformer wannabe?" He tore one page and tossed it on the floor. "Here's your future, trash boy." Everyone laughed. No one helped. After lunch, while Eli picked up his torn sketches, a girl named Riley Thompson knelt beside him. She wasn't popular, a quiet book lover with asthma and a soft heart. "I think your drawings are amazing," she whispered. Eli smiled for the first time that day. "Thanks," he said. "Maybe one day they'll mean something." That night, Eli stayed up in his small apartment. Wires scattered across the floor, old computer parts glowing under a desk lamp. His mom worked 2 jobs. His dad had left when he was 6. But Eli had one thing no one else did. A mind that never stopped building. He was working on something secret, something he called Project Nova. 2 months later, Jefferson High announced its annual Science Innovation Fair. Jordan, of course, entered with his dad's help. A flashy 3D printer project he didn't even build. Eli signed up too. No one believed it. Eli Carter, the janitor's kid? He's gonna build what? A sandwich? Laughter echoed again. Even the teachers smiled politely. The kind that said, "Good luck, but don't embarrass yourself." Eli worked in silence. He scavenged old car batteries, broken drones, and circuits from discarded laptops. His room became a storm of creativity. He barely slept. Riley visited once and saw what he was making. A self-charging robotic wheelchair that could navigate through voice recognition. "Eli, this could change lives." He shrugged. "Maybe, but no one will care until it moves." Science Fair Day arrived. The gym was packed. Judges, parents, students, all waiting to be impressed. Jordan's project gleamed under neon lights. Sleek, polished, fake perfection. Eli rolled in last, pushing a boxy contraption with wires sticking out. It looked like a mess. People snickered. "Someone get that thing a plug before it blows." Jordan laughed, but Eli said nothing. He connected a wire, pressed a button, and whispered, "Activate Nova." The chair blinked, lifted slightly, and moved on its own, responding to his voice. "Forward," he said. It rolled forward. "Turn left." It obeyed. Then Eli said, "Follow me." The chair turned and followed him precisely, avoiding obstacles, using sensors he built from broken phone cameras. The crowd went silent. A judge muttered, "Is this autonomous?" Eli nodded. "It's for people who can't use their hands. It recharges through kinetic energy and solar panels. It never needs an outlet." Someone gasped. Then, applause. The same kids who laughed at him now stared like he was from another planet. Jordan stood frozen. His fake project suddenly looked like a toy. When the judges announced the winner, Eli Carter, standing ovation, Jordan stormed out. Later that day, he found Eli near the bike racks. "Yo, man, I didn't mean all that stuff before," he muttered. Eli smiled gently. "It's okay," he said. "You were just looking at the outside." Jordan's eyes dropped. "Yeah, and I never saw what was inside." A video of Eli's project hit social media. "Poor kid builds life-changing robot from trash." Within days, millions watched. Tech companies called. Reporters visited his apartment. And when a news anchor asked, "Eli, how did you do this with so little?" he replied, "When people laugh at you, they give you energy. I just used it to build something that matters." A year later, Eli stood on a TED Talk stage. Same jacket, same smile. But this time it was by choice. Behind him, Project Nova helped hundreds of disabled kids across America. Riley sat in the front row, crying quietly. Jordan watched from the back, clapping the loudest. Eli ended his speech with the same soft tone he always had. Never judge a mind by its clothes. Sometimes the one who looks like nothing is building everything. The crowd rose to their feet, and for the first time, the boy everyone laughed at made the whole world listen.